Golden, juicy chicken with crispy caramelized edges and a sticky soy garlic glaze that's all glossy and sweet and completely addictive. This is the kind of dinner you make once and then crave weekly. And the best part is my secret hack, which is mayonnaise. You won't taste it, but you will taste the magic it leaves behind, trust me. So if you want next level chicken breast, make this my sticky soy garlic chicken. So I'm of the opinion that chicken breast is just one of those things that needs a little bit of help. On its own, it can be dry and boring, but I have some technique here which is going to fix all of that. All right, so first of all, I want to take my chicken breast and thin it out. Now, there is a reason for this because chicken breast can cook unevenly and get dry in spots. So by thinning it out, we're trying to prevent some of that. 2 pieces per breast. I know that you guys know that I am a legs and thighs girl when it comes to chicken. So I definitely have some good technique here for the chicken breast that I don't tend to love as much as those other darker meats. Okay, have a look here. The chicken is still a little uneven, so let's fix that. Bit of baking paper, any old small frying pan, and just even out the thickest part. Much better. Season the fillets with salt and set them aside while you make the marinade. It's very simple. I only need a few things here, but they're going to make all the difference. So, starting off with some mayonnaise. Now, you might be new to mayonnaise as the perfect ingredient for getting the perfect sear, or the perfect roast actually, but the reason it works so well is that 1, it's really fatty, so a lot of sort of oil goes into making mayonnaise, and 2, it's got a little bit of sweetness as well, and it helps with browning, it helps with keeping lots of the flavors kind of like stuck onto whatever it is that you're grilling. So for example, I'm going to put garlic in here, and because we're going to coat the chicken in the mayonnaise and the garlic's going to stick, but it's not going to burn. Trust me, trust the mayonnaise. I do this great roast chicken where I marinate the chicken or brush the chicken skin with the marinade, and I tell you, you have never had such beautiful golden chicken skin as when you marinate with the mayonnaise. Same principles apply here. The mayonnaise will work in the same way, and I'm putting my garlic in, a little bit of soy sauce, a little bit of rice vinegar. Chicken goes in. Now the salt, the garlic, the marinade, all of that is going to do its magic. For about 20 minutes is the minimum, I think, here to get some really good impact. But if you could do this overnight, it would be even better. While my chicken's doing its thing, I'm going to make the sauce that forms the base of like the sticky, glossy soy garlic business we're going to have going on in the pan later on. So I'm going to use some of my favorite pantry ingredients, and I'll run you through them because I think it's important to know what each different item does and why you need it in your pantry. So first of all, some soy sauce. Now, not all soy sauce is created equal. So I'm using today light soy sauce. What does that mean? So a Chinese light soy sauce just means everyday, all-purpose. It has a lovely light color, good saltiness. This is your regular, general, all-purpose soy sauce for Chinese dishes or Thai dishes. Now, what I like to use for color, on the other hand, and a little bit more of a deeper molasses kind of flavor, is a dark sweet soy sauce. And ketchup mayonnaise is one of those ones that is very easy to find. You can find it in most supermarkets in Australia. Actually, you don't even have to go to the Chinese grocer for that one. So that gives you the color and the depth of flavor. So that's going in here as well. And you can see the viscosity of that. It's almost like a runny honey kind of texture. A little bit of brown sugar. And I love this recipe because all these things are things that you can just keep on hand. There's nothing super fancy here. Some more rice vinegar, a little dash of sesame oil, and you got yourself a great little stir fry sauce here. Actually, I'm going to add a little bit more grated garlic. I put some in the marinade, but I want some in this sauce as well. That is smelling so good already. The combination of the garlic and the sesame oil already doing wonderful things and making me smile. All right, let's cook this chicken. To cook the chicken, use a large saute or frying pan. I love to use stainless steel or carbon steel here. It sears much better than non-stick. So the important thing here is to get your pan really hot. I think the one main thing you want to do with chicken breast is get that really beautiful sear on the outside. And if I would say there's one mistake that most people make at home, it's that they just don't get their pan hot enough. Cherie just asked me and said that all her stuff sticks to her stainless steel pan. And I was like, you need to get it hotter. How do you know? Let's do the water test. This is really easy. Water droplets go into the pan. Look at that. See how they're like moving around like marbles? That means the pan is hot enough. That took like 3 or 4 minutes. So if you're not heating it up to this point, your food is going to stick. Does that answer your question, Cherie?
Yes, it does.
Good. This little guy is still rolling around. I'm just going to get rid of him. Okay. Hot pan, cold oil. Chicken is going in. See how that's already so smooth, no sticking at all. Beautiful. A little bit of pepper here. Now obviously once you get your food into the pan, you can turn the heat down, turn it down to medium or so. And then what I like to do is I keep flipping my chicken around and look at that color already. Ah, so beautiful. Keep it flipping and moving. If there's any extra marinade, just spoon that over. Now I like to keep flipping my chicken over as it cooks. This gives it a really even color, and I do this for around about 8 or 10 minutes, and by that time you'll have a really lovely sear and lots of kind of lovely crusty bits in the bottom of the pan that will make a really good sauce. Now I add in the sauce I made earlier, and then what I do is flip that chicken and I keep doing it until that glossy sauce really starts to take hold. An optional little indulgence here is some extra butter. You don't need to do this step, but I like to do it just to give a bit of extra richness. Turn off the heat and just let the chicken rest in that pan for about 5 minutes. This chicken is looking so good. Look at that color. Oh, wow. Now, just slice through. It's juicy in the middle there. This is such an easy weeknight thing. Pantry ingredients and the flavor, oh my goodness. Now, I'll show you how I like to serve this up. Some rice, my chicken, a little drizzle of that sauce, some cucumber here, and a little sprinkling of chili if you're me. If you're not me, it's optional. And there you go, a very, very simple dinner. It's very technique driven, and once you master it, you will be so incredibly satisfied, just like I'm about to be. So simple, but so good. The sauce is so lovely, savory, salty, garlicky, and the chicken is just so juicy and not dry at all. Just